Good morning. Good morning. I was going to sing today, but I thought I'd spare everyone. As you can see, look at the little deer there. I'm sitting here looking over my shoulder. The water tower has been freshly painted. It's going to be a good day, and our course tour continues. So I'm headed out to the golf course to take a look at number 6, and I'm inviting you to come along. Number 6 is the first par 3 that we come to. And it looks very benign, but I assure you, my scorecard over the years proves otherwise. This hole is going to play 163 yards from this tee back here. And if we move up to the white tees, it's going to play 155, the gold's 146, and then the red tees are 117. And on this hole for the player's tee, we would be playing the 163 tee. Now, I'm not exactly sure why I tend to make bogey here so often. From the tee shot, you could actually cut it in, or you can hit a draw. But if you hit a draw, it better curve right to left, because right down here, as you're gonna see in just a moment, this low area is death. So I think key number 1, you gotta get the ball around the green. I don't really know is that you wanna miss this hole left or right. We really wanna be on the green. I know that goes without saying. It's like, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. But it is the truth on this hole. So let's go and take a look up around the green structure. This is the view that you will have if you hit your tee shot to the right. I can barely see the top of the flagstick. I'm down here near the cart path. Not ideal. And even if we move our way up the hill just a bit, it doesn't get much easier. I guess it does get a little easier because the green's not so far above you. We've got some really nice areas around the green where you can pitch from. Once again, this rough is just no joke. In places, it's a solid 1 3/4. Bermuda rough at 1 3/4. It's nothing to be messing around with. So needless to say, we do not want to miss the ball here. We definitely don't want to miss the ball down there, because now we're probably going to lose that golf ball. Let's go take a look at the other side of the green. This is typically where I'm aiming. Cut something off of this hill here, or off of this fringe, but from the tee, which is back here, I'm aiming on this line right here, because I am so aware of not hitting it where we just were. And I haven't really figured out a way. The problem that I have when I hit it over here is, if the ball doesn't come off this hill and it stays up here in this rough, it's just no fun. It's so thick. And then the green runs away from you. And this green can be very, very, very fast. From front to back, it's 32 steps. And this green at its widest, which is back here in the back where the flag is. So from this point right here to the far side over here is 20 steps wide. So that explains to me, I've never done that before, but that explains to me why I have such a hard time hitting this green. Because if we come back down here, we go to the smallest part of this green, which is the front section. This green here is not 20 yards wide or 20 steps wide. This is right at about 14 or 15 steps wide, which is only 45 feet, give or take. So this green is very narrow in the front. It opens up in the back. But if you hit your ball back here from the tee, you've been very fortunate. That's a very, very, very difficult pin location to get to, a very difficult part of the green to get to. But I'd say that for me on this hole, my perspective, hitting this green is the biggest challenge. It presents the biggest obstacle. So how do we recommend playing the hole? I think You want to start with picking a club and hitting it to the middle of this green, and just whatever your shot shape is, just try your best to keep the golf ball on the fringe, on the green from the tee. Give yourself the best opportunity to two putt. If you get fortunate, you make a putt, great. But what we don't want to do, like we showed earlier, is hit the ball off to the right. We definitely don't want to hit it up on that hill back here in this rough. So I would say pick the right club off the tee, aim it at the middle of the green, try and hit a straightish shot, and you'll be fine. So as always, I would love to hear how you play this hole. What's your thought process? Where are you aiming? What club do you typically hit? What tee do you usually play? Do you play the player's tee, the back tee? Do you play the forward tee? I'd love to hear. So that is hole number 6, folks. At this point on our tour, I hope that you are 6 under. Next week, we will continue on to hole number 7, and I will catch you in the next video.